Hello and welcome to this month's Coffee Talk with Nico. We're going to be talking about the outlook for 2024, and it's very bright, and here's why. Every year, we have an update on expectations of markets and or a state of commerce on a national level. We don't have any control on that reporting, but what we do have control of, we can accomplish in our small business worlds. Let's get into some of the ways that you can accomplish 4 areas of business. Hint, they all revolve around your customers' experience, since that's what's most important. So, who am I? I'm Nico Fisher. I own a company called Skywriting by Nico. I'm a lead project manager for the company, project management specialist, and I do love my job. I'm a co organizer for Maui Business Brainstormers, a co-founder for Maui Social Media School, Maui Native Hawaiian Chamber of Commerce board member, a Grant Central Station board member, and a lover of all things marketing. I want to thank you for being with me today. Pretty excited about it because this is a new year and a new time to shine. Running a small business can be very challenging given the current competition in the market. But with the right market strategies, you can easily attract more customers to grow your business. Each year, every 5 years, every 10 years, you need to follow what the market has to offer locally. Why is 2024 so bright? You will have access to your marketing features at your fingertips, like a repeatable process, staying present on and offline, engaging with our customers, and customer service. Numero uno. So as the market is evolving, so are marketing trends. The promotional tactics from 3 to 5 years back will no longer resonate with your current audience. Because of this, you need to follow the latest marketing trends. This coffee talk will be discussing 4 areas of our business that we do have control of, and it's a repeatable thing that we do every day, every week, every month, every year. Let's make 2024 the year that you get a system in place so you can have you and your army ready for battle. So the first thing we're going to go over is maintaining a repeatable process. If you have a repeatable process in place, the tactics or tasks, I should say, of your job marketing your company is going to be so much easier because it's like a habit. Staying present with your customers is really important, knowing what it is they want and need. And our needs change always, whether it's a COVID or whether it's a natural disaster or whether it's just a new year. We need to know what our customers need, and that sometimes forms and shapes us into a company that's a little bit different, but certainly on target with their clients. Be wherever your customers are. Focus on what you can control, and that is customer service. That's going to be my main piece today is customer service, but it's going to come out in different areas. So repeatable process. One of the processes that you can use is a newsletter. The second one is social media, and the third is a website. And you have to have a repeatable process for each one of those. So, with a newsletter, you need to decide what you want to share with your clients, future clients, and friends and family. Most newsletters follow a path. They have an introduction, they might have a video of brand new stock, they might have sale dates and times, maybe a new blog post. The content can change, but the process needs to be the same. That way, the next time you do it, it becomes more of a habit, easier to manage, and less of a headache. And, as things are flying at us all week as small business people, a computer breaks down or a printer breaks down or the ice machine breaks or whatever it is, when you have all of these things happening in your business, you have to have a repeatable process so that the task isn't going to be totally neglected because of other things that are coming up in the way. So it is really helpful to create a newsletter that has a specific pattern so that it's easier for you to produce and it's easier for the reader to read. The next thing I have here is social media, building a social media calendar. I talk about this so often, and sometimes I feel like I'm bopping you guys over the head with it, but this is where we live. And if you don't know that, just watch yourself from all day, from the time you get up and check your email and check your posts to the time you go to sleep. We're on this stuff all the time. So while you are going to be communicating with your clients, future clients, and family and friends, plan out what you want to share. Decide what you want to share with your clients and future clients. New store updates, a new employee. Maybe you might have a sale all week between the hours of 2 and 4. Maybe you want to do a pop up on a Saturday at El Moana. Maybe you want to tell us about a vendor, spotlight a vendor. You might have special calendar dates like holidays, anniversaries, maybe community date function is happening. These are things that you can actually do some work with on social media. You're not always talking about yourself, you're not always talking about your sales, but you are talking about what's happening, and that makes somebody feel comfortable that you know what's happening in your community. So it does make a big difference. Websites, and this is the biggest tool that I see small businesses neglect. And this is the most important tool that you can have. We do our shopping, we do our research, we do these things on our own time. So your website is the place I want to go to find out if I can find whatever it is I need from you. Websites are the biggest tool. And for that reason, we need to make sure that we're on top of what's happening on our website. If you're doing the work of doing a newsletter and creating social media posts, your website needs to be as current as your other marketing tools. And there are many ways you can update your website. You can add new videos of stock products or services. You can share dates and times coming up that might be important for your clients and friends to save money, or new stock that's coming in. Maybe you want to just share it with your current clients. New blog post, new employees, new vendors. Consider adding photos of your staff, your updated biopics, because I know as a business owner, you do that at least every 2 years. I'm hoping should be done quite often. And this year, with 2024 being the year of the video, I think that could be a great place for you to update what it is you have to say and offer to your clients, customers, and friends. And I think it's going to be a place for me to do that too. So you'll see a lot more of that from me. So, staying present with your customer. Now, you're like, what does that even mean? You need to know the need of your customer, whether it is somebody down the street, somebody across the island, or somebody on the mainland. You need to know what that process is to help your client connect with you better. Staying present with your customer in this day and age of e-commerce, where customers can purchase items from anywhere at any time with a click of a button, it's essential to make sure your brand is staying relevant. Here's some ways one company continues to win at customer engagement and stay ahead of the curve, and that is Nordstrom. So I told you I was going to be talking about customer service, and Nordstrom is the go-to company for customer service in my mind because I used to work there. I worked there for 10 years. And I saw how important customer communication was in order to make sales and serve the client the best way we can. So, one of the things, or a few of the things they do to keep current with their clients today, it's a 100-year-old company, so they've been doing this for years. But as the decades have rolled on, our communication has changed a lot, and as thus communication has changed a lot. So they offer to their clients and customers personalized texts or emails, a seamless shopping experience. They embrace mobile marketing, which is huge. They redefine in-store experiences. One of the things they did all the time is every Monday they were moving everything around to make something else more prominent, to make you see something that you didn't happen to see last time, and staying relevant to their customers. Trends are what's most important at Nordstrom, and we were always 3 to 6 months ahead in the year because we were always planning on what was coming up next. So it was a real learning experience for me. And the one rule that they had in their handbook was use your best judgment. And to me, that was absolutely amazing. As an employee, I was able to make decisions based on what I thought my customer needed. And so it was super important for me. And I love that. Their book is probably much larger now because of all the new ways to market and communicate. But for me, that was what was most important. So be where your customers are, increase your online customer engagement to better your business. Make sure your brand stands out with a cohesive message. Connect with each new interaction. Like or comment or share on your customers' pages and ask for feedback on a new idea. I mean, they'll totally help you out and go, I think I would really like that. It'll give you confidence and will let them be a part of the planning process. So your customers are people that you connect with all the time. Why not have them involved in your next marketing idea? Be present on social. Use a CRM, a customer relationship management platform, because it's going to help you um, keep up with your communication with each client. Not the overall picture of a client, but each client. Get involved with groups. That's going to be a number one thing for you to do this year also, because groups are very powerful, and anybody who is in your group is going to see every post, as opposed to possibly on your Facebook business page. 1% of the people who follow you might see what you're actually doing unless you pay for ads. So groups are really important. I have a new group that I put together. It's called Maui Marketing Company, and just go to facebook.com and in the search bar, do Maui Marketing Company, and you'll see a group. Join that group and you'll be able to have access to every single one of these videos. Um, there's no spamming or anything on that group, but I am making a special effort this year to change around some things I do on Facebook. And instead of me being totally present on my Facebook page, business page, I'm going to be very present on my group too. So if you want to join that, I would love that, and I'll show you how to do that later. So in the eyes of consumers, all social platforms are not created equal. Their social platform preferences are based on factors like age, interest, and even then, there's no guarantee the platform of your choice is where your clients are going to engage with brands. So you need to know where your clients are. So where does your customer fall in line? Knowing where your customers are posting and connecting with on a regular basis will allow you to know where to post, where to comment, and where to share. Each time you engage with a customer, group, or post, your business will show up in that particular feed, and that's going to be really important for you. So I love these numbers. Where are your customers right now? And I've heard so many times, I just heard it the other day, that people are not on Facebook anymore. That's baloney. They are. 71% of your customers are on Facebook. YouTube has grown immensely. That is one of the number one places for people to find out how to solve a problem. If you can be on YouTube and solve your customers' problems, you're going to be within that 51% of people wanting to know more about how you can help them. Instagram is great. TikTok has grown so much, and Snapchat's at 19%, but that's a really younger group. If your clients are younger, then that's a place where you need to be. So these are true numbers, things that do make a difference, and definitely for you to consider. So I'm going to tell you this story because it's the old adage of Nordstrom, and it's going to help me present why making things easier for your clients to connect with you, purchase from you, comment with you, share with you, either on social, via email, social, I said social media, and your website. So here we go. A guy walks into a Nordstrom. Don't know if you've ever heard this story before, but a guy walks into Nordstrom store to return 4 snow tires. And you're like, what? What the heck is that? Well, in 1975, a man returned to a store with 4 snow tires in the bed of his truck. He bought the tires at a tire shop several weeks before, and he needed to return them. But as he pulled up to the supposed to be tire shop where he purchased his tires, he discovered the shop was closed and a Nordstrom was in its place. that was something that Nordstrom did and it's known for. And that in every management meeting I was ever in or any company meeting I was in, they often led with that story because customer service is king. And if you're using your best judgment, whoever it was who saw those four tires said, you know what, he bought them here. We should return that. We should give him a return. So, I mean, that to me is just amazing. But when you take responsibility for customers' issues or get rid of their pain, it pays off. In fact, 73% of customers with above average customer experience perform better financially than their competitors. So, number one thing we've learned from Nordstrom is that uh, take responsibility for your customer pain and it pays off. And this one did and has been paying off for years. That happened in 1975. So another thing is customer experience online. So as I said, Nordstrom has been in business for over 100 years, but they've always had an online what is it called? Online catalog. And that's when I worked there and I was in management, my office was right across the way from theirs and they were just flying. They're always so busy. That catalog was beautiful. But in today's day, you don't need a catalog. That's not something that you need. You need, if you do have a catalog, it's on your website and it is updated often, or it is something that you can email to your clients. So what they look at is customers remember the ease of their experience. Some 52% of users say a bad digital experience makes them less likely to do business with a company. Making it easy to navigate through a website increases conversion rates by up to 200%. The same goes for the ease of your customer experience and navigating through your service channels. Your policies and technology need to be user and customer centric. When you focus on your customer experience, you're going to grow like crazy with that customer and more. And I'll tell you more in a minute. I love this stuff. So, number three, if your customer service experience is consistently fantastic, you'll have customers who are endlessly loyal and think of your company above all others. A whopping 96% of customers say customer service is important in their choice of loyalty to a brand. When they're loyal, they pay more for quality, and that's what Nordstrom has taught us. They're awfully expensive, but if you want to have the best and if the item doesn't work out, you know you can get a refund. So there's peace of mind in there also. They're so brilliant. Construct a better customer experience using the data that you already have in your contact centers, and that is in your mailing list or on social. Number four, customers who have a great experience with you will tell friends, neighbors, and anyone else who's willing to listen about their experience. Customers who have a great experience are 5 times more likely to purchase again and 4 times more likely to refer a friend. I don't think there is any more information that I can give you more than this is giving your customer the best customer service can only be good for you, your employees, and your customers. Numero cinco. Surprise and delight your customers, and the customers will be thrilled to share their memorable experiences. One customer was surprised by Nordstrom's fast speed, and better price compared to a competitor. Personalized customer service paves the way for positive long-term customer relationships. I've often talked about exfoliate. My friend Ruby, she has the most beautiful soaps, lotions, things of that sort. And every time I purchased from her, there was always a little surprise inside that I didn't buy, but she gave me. And those little things totally make a difference. I'm not saying you have to give things away, but I am saying that you make your clients feel special and you're going to see them time and time again. So, why does the outlook for 2024 seem bright? This year, much like many years in the past, your future depends on what you can accomplish today. Looking at your repeatable process, staying present with your customers, being wherever your customers are, and focusing on what you can control, customer service, is what's going to make or break your business this year. You can control your future more than any other outside factor. I have two websites I want you to check out. One is MauiCookieLab.com and one is MauiCoffeeRoasters.com. I want you to see how they appear on their websites and then look at their social media. They know their clients, they know what they provide, what problems they solve, and the changes they need to make along the way. They communicate on sales, ideas for events, just getting through the day. And you think, I need a cup of coffee to get through my day, or I need a cookie to get through my day. I mean, these two companies really do two of my favorite business people and two of my favorite companies because watching them over the years, they just are amazing. So I want to let you know of my next coffee talk. It's going to be February 16th, and it's on creative content marketing. And we're going to be focusing on video messaging, reels for products and people, and YouTube video marketing. So these three things are going to be everything I'm talking about this year is about video, and this particular one was customer service and a way that you can keep people in the loop of your business using video is by making small videos like this. If you have a Zoom account, just record a session and do anything like this to help out. Oh, I think I see a boo boo over there. Anyway, in order to get to my February 16th coffee talk at 9 a.m., join my Facebook group. It's facebook.com/group/Maui Marketing Company. And there I'm going to host all of these live. Today is not live because I'm leaving town at noon, and so I didn't have the time to do that. So anyway, I do look forward to seeing you then. And if you want to get connect with me in the meantime, you can connect with me at mauismarketingcompany.com. You can go to my email, Nico at skywritingbynico.com, or Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or YouTube. I would love to see you and share with you, and we'll go from there. So until next time, thank you so much for being with us today. And God, I love my job. We'll talk to you soon.